excellent performance for front-wheel drive. But it's also just a more approachable car on the inside. You know, the seats are way more comfortable, they don't beat you up as much. Hey everyone, it's Dave from POV Drives. Today we're taking a look at an Acura Integra Type S. We recently just reviewed a Honda Civic Type R, which this Acura shares a lot of similarities with. But essentially, same K20 high performance 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. Six-speed manual, front wheel drive with limited slip differential, and Brembo brakes. But this Acura Integra Type S adds some luxury daily driver features and some unique exhaust tuning of its own to make this a more interesting car and a more daily driver friendly package. So I want to take a look at this quickly and see if it's worth it over the Honda Civic Type R, which starts at around $45,000, whereas this Integra Type S starts around $51,000. So looking at this inside, first off, we get a lot of similar switchgear, infotainment software, this like 8-inch screen with wireless Apple CarPlay that works very well. But we also get a head-up display. We get an ELS 16-speaker studio audio system, which is very nice. We get heated seats, which I think is excellent, and we get still some very cool, if not as aggressive and unique as the Civic Type R, Type S seats with it embossed in the headrest, this kind of suede soft material in the center, and then contrast black with this red leather on the outside, red leather trim on the door, that similar kind of sheen carbon fiber material, same kind of vent, switchgear. Pretty much this whole section is the same. So get this awesome 6-speed manual with very notchy feel, but I do like this shift knob a little bit better. It's not as cold. It is 32 degrees out. These heated seats are appreciated, and the shift knob is definitely appreciated. No heated steering wheel. Similar controls, Type S badging, and similar center console, 2 cup holders, good amount of center console storage. Well, here, we'll take a look at the outside. Good, it's freezing. Painted in this like gunmetal metallic gray. I think this car looks so good, but understated. You got the wide front fenders for those larger front tires up front, Type S badging on the grille, Brembo front brakes as mentioned, and you still get a very nice and practical looking liftback. So you got all this space to put your luggage. I think there's probably room for a spare tire underneath here, but still a little bit of a far and deep loading floor, so that might be something you may not like, but it's pretty standard in all of these shared Acura Honda products with the liftback, Type S badging, the triple exhaust. Thing unique to the Type S, you get a front resonator delete in the exhaust system, and more pops and burbles to make this quite a more rowdy car, despite being more daily driver friendly. Ingress egress super easy. I am touching the roofline because this is kind of like a sloped liftback sedan, but at my 5'10", I can pretty much fit back here. Get to the headrest, I do have to kind of scrunch a little bit. Not as unique of an interior back here, just standard red leather seats. No climate control, no USB, so pretty Spartan back here. Cup holders in the center, no fold down in the middle. So yeah, kind of not really too much going on back here, but still loads of legroom at 5'10", probably about 6 inches of legroom. The headroom just a little compromised. All right, let's get this on the road. We also have power adjustment seats and 4-way lumbar, which is nice. Looking at this digital gauge, lots of different information we could put on this right side. Oh, there's the head-up display settings. Menu, that's pretty nice. So you can access all of your information right here. Oh, there it is. Hello. So you also get this head-up display, which the Honda does not get. And you can adjust what you have in here, turn it off, turn-by-turn navigation, a speedometer. I'm going to put the speedometer only. And then we'll go back. Let's go over to like boost pressure maybe? Yeah. With a torque meter. That's cool. I think that's what that is. We're going to start off in comfort. We have individual, which you can adjust here to have different features like engine, steering, suspension, and gauge. Not as customizable as that Honda Civic Type R. You get Sport and Sport Plus. Let's start off in comfort. So starting off in comfort, immediately noticing how much more friendly this suspension is for daily driving. Really smooths out the bumps, but still provides a nice firm and plant driving experience. And you still get nice braking action from these front bumper brakes. It's funny how much of the switchgear is very similar between Honda and Acura. Same turn signal, same digital gauge. You are missing out on those shift lights up top, which is interesting. Again, I think the Honda Civic Type R shines in that it's a unique toy with performance and track capability, but this kind of takes all that and makes it a little bit more daily driver friendly. With just the upgraded audio, heads-up display, heated seats, more comfortable but still well bolstered seats, but still provides a 6-speed manual experience with some pops and burbles and high horsepower 4-cylinder fun. You can still take this to the track just like the Civic Type R, but I think this also would be, no, I think this is an excellent daily driver. And we are on Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, so we might be limited in traction. It is 32 degrees, so hopefully you get a little bit of heat in the tires. I'm not really going to push any corners because I just want to kind of experience this car in a more relaxed setting, get up on the highway, go back to our Apple CarPlay. Even in the cold on summer tires, puts down the tap power very nicely. Bump it up into, oh, there is some traffic. I am gonna avoid the highway. Let's go into Sport maybe. Sport Plus. Nice. Very loud burbles, a pretty consistent pop and tone. but they definitely have some little crispiness to them. Yeah, putting down the power very nicely. I had some trouble with that Civic Type R, putting down the power, just because, you know, you come from an all-wheel drive car, you're a little bit spoiled in terms of the capabilities of all four wheels putting down power. Suspension, even in Sport Plus, pretty firm. And that ELSD combined with the stiffer suspension really puts down power well. You kind of have to, you know, you have a little bit of a give in the engine. You have a little bit of spice from this front wheel drive putting down 320 horsepower. It's pretty impressive. I am impressed with what Honda Acura can do. And bleed off the power. Very nice, very nice. It's exciting. It's really something special. Go back into comfort. Don't want to disturb the local neighborhood. Yeah, this car just definitely beats you up way less than that's hilarious. License plate. We do get a reverse camera. I think we don't get parking sensors, but of course I have to do the old-fashioned way. It's fine. No 360 camera. Do think we get front and rear parking sensors, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, this K20 320 horsepower engine does pull very nicely. I'm impressed with what Honda and Acura can do with a front wheel drive platform. It's just their specialty. Really like this heads-up display, super clear, super crisp. Speedometer updates nice and quickly to kind of show me how fast I'm going. 6-speed manual is nice. Brings down the revs very quickly. Has such a nice feeling too. We also have wireless charging. Steering wheel is nice and grippy. Pretty similar to my Audi wheel. I see a lot of similarities between Audi and Acura in terms of the quality of material and also just the design. It's very understated, but it just adds that extra edge, and it's nice. You know, you touch every point in this car and you feel like you're getting your money's worth. So what are my thoughts on this Acura Integra Type S? Well, one, way more approachable from a Honda Civic Type R, and honestly, somebody who looks at the used market, way more affordable than a Honda Civic Type R. The Honda Civic Type R is losing no value, and to Acura, probably discounted the Integras off the lot way more than Honda ever did with the Civic Type R. but it's also just a more approachable car on the inside. You know, the seats are way more comfortable, they don't beat you up as much. And you have just a couple more luxury amenities. And you still get excellent performance for front-wheel drive. Suspension is way more compliant. Forgot to go to neutral. Way more compliant. The interior, the seats are still excellent and super charming. You just get those extra luxury features, heated seats, which honestly should be just standard in the Civic Type R. Wish you had ventilated though. For the price you're paying at almost 50 grand. You're getting to some similar competitors. You're getting to like base model Audi S4s with all-wheel drive, turbocharged V6, heated seats, all, you know, a lot more luxury features, a lot more price range, but you know, all-wheel drive quattro, 349 horsepower, definitely a good performance option in the space. You also have something like a Cadillac CT4V Blackwing, which, yeah, they start around 60 grand, but this starts at 51 grand, and you're getting a twin turbocharged V6, rear wheel drive, magnetic ride, damping, 6-speed manual. I don't know, I don't think this is as hard of a sell as the Civic Type R, because it really can do the daily driver stuff nicely. The Type R, I think, is more like a track toy, you know, a second car if you can swing it. But it's still daily drivable if you really want just such a special car around town and stuff. Turning radius test. Nice. Not bad. There's a lot on offer here with this Acura Integra Type S. There are some compromises, like in the rear, as I mentioned. No rear vents. I've talked about that with my Civic Type R video. Our dog probably would enjoy some rear vents, but honestly, even if this cabin heats up, cools down quickly, it's just kind of a little silly at this price range. I'm really impressed with how well the power gets put down this car in winter on summer tires that have been sitting in the cold. But anyways, it's been Dave with POV Drives. As always, appreciate you watching these videos.